It's been almost a year since the West Virginia House of Delegates voted to impeach 4 justices on the state Supreme Court.
Those articles of impeachment were stopped by none other than the court itself. But now the state Senate and House of Delegates appeal that ruling, and it's reached the U.S. Supreme Court.
She ought to be run out of the rail.
Tensions were high during the historic impeachment of the West Virginia Supreme Court last summer. It centered on extravagant office renovations, state credit cards, and state vehicles. But months later, a temporary state Supreme Court decided to stop the impeachment of Justice Margaret Workman and stop charges from being leveled against former Justice Robin Davis and Alan Lawfrey.
The powers of impeachment belong to this House exclusively. Sole power of impeachment in the state constitution.
The House of Delegates appealed to the U.S. Supreme Court, joined by the state Senate. Tuesday, the nation's highest court met to decide whether they'll listen to the case of the state's highest court.
So I think it's a testament really to the fact that there are lots of questions associated with this, and that we believe, obviously, that the West Virginia Supreme Court made a drastic error in their decision.
The West Virginia Supreme Court cited mistakes made by the legislature during proceedings for their decision.
There are absolutely supposed to be checks and balances, but when you're putting one of those checks and balances into place, you can't make mistakes as you go through the process.
The court also ruled the House of Delegates overstepped its role in impeachment, an issue the Senate and the House hope the U.S. Supreme Court will overturn.
I hope that it's clear that the West Virginia House of Delegates or the National Congress has the opportunity and the sole power of impeachment.
Justice Walker and Justice Workman still serve on the court. Justice Robin Davis has resigned, and Justice Alan Lawfrey is currently serving time in a federal prison for his part in the scandal.
I think it's one of the worst decisions that's ever been recorded in a judicial branch of government.
The decision by the U.S. Supreme Court to take the case or not could come any time between now and Monday.